been on the move and kind of hard to learn, but really fun once you really get a hang of it, to basically becoming a fireball bot of standing still and casting fireball the entire time. So there are definitely some changes that players have liked and some changes where players haven't. And a mix of these changes for healers specifically, I think is going to be a mix of both, depending on how you view it. Because on paper it sounds good, but in practice, all of these changes we're about to talk about may potentially be detrimental. So let's first of all get into the biggest one. They are removing all interrupt abilities from every single healer in Midnight, except for Restoration Shaman. But all the other interrupts, from the Monk Spear Hand to Rebuke from Holy Paladin, what is that dragon? The Evoker interrupt? I never actually learned the name of it, to be honest. Quell, I think, is the word for it. So basically every healer that had an interrupt, everybody besides the priest, all are losing interrupts except for Restoration Shaman in Midnight. And the reason why they're doing that is they feel like the healers in dungeon content are already stressed enough. They have to manage their own healing abilities and healing cooldowns. They have to manage their team's health and also the enemy's actions.
Not that difficult.
And they felt like asking healers to monitor enemy cast bars was a bit too much. So healers are losing interrupts, which will definitely have a fairly big impact in terms of how your experience will be throughout Midnight. It may be good, it may be bad. Not having an interrupt, at least at first on paper, doesn't sound that bad. Like, it sounds like not that bad of a direction that healers are going into. You're basically giving healers less things to focus on. Just focus on healing, focus on managing your cooldowns, and focus on keeping your team alive, and maybe get a crowd control once in a while here and there, but you're just focusing on your role of being a healer, which by itself, giving healers less stress to work with, doesn't sound terrible. However, removing the interrupt may have some fall-off effects, which can lead to more stress because you no longer have an interrupt. Like, right now, if you are able to interrupt an enemy spell, that's an ability you don't have to heal through anymore. Whether it's a big volley or a single target fireball, when you kick it as a healer, that's less healing you have to do on your character. But now, if the volley goes through, that's a lot more healing that you now have to do, because now the healer to some degree has less control of how they can impact the enemy's cast ability. So now you'll just have to spend more stress, more time healing everybody up. Also, there could be an opportunity where now healers will start to feel like they have less control of how they impact their dungeon groups. And some groups are fantastic. They'll get all the kicks, they'll get all CC, but not all of them. We know how pugs are like, and we know how sometimes pugs are basically getting carried because a healer with a brain can actually do their job and do everyone's job for them. Crack control everybody, interrupt everybody, all the mechanics, positionals, everything, while keeping the teams alive. They're the backbone of some of these groups, and literally those groups would never get any IO if it wasn't for the healer. But now the healer has less control of how they can actually impact the dungeon and increase their chances of being able to, I guess, defeat the score for the timer to be able to get some additional M+ score. So there's just less of a opportunity for you to have any control and have it play. This could be the situation where healers might even be a little bit more selective when it comes to finding groups in pug content, because why would you want to do a Mythic Plus dungeon with a bunch of people that don't land their kicks? It's just going to be a very frustrating experience. So we may potentially see less people queuing within Mythic Plus in Midnight because they just don't want to be put in a stressful situation. So, and that's not really what we want. We want to see more tanks and more healers being able to play the game generally. So this may potentially be going in a direction that nobody really wants to see. And also, you now have the potential for Restoration Shaman dominance. They are the only healer that has still an interrupt. So are we looking at a situation where Restoration Shamans are going to be basically the default healer, where every other healer lost their kicks? Restoration Shamans do have a 30-second CD on their kick, which is severely long, but they are the only healer technically with a kick. Utility. So that no situation when nobody has a kick for that one big volley that would otherwise wipe the group. So the actual dungeons themselves situation is a little bit weird. There's a lot of back and forth in the community of how potentially it could be good or potentially it could be bad in the long term. Then there's also death content where basically healers rely on brand to like interrupt, and I don't think tank brand has a lot of ways to interrupt too many spells. DPS brand can, but we'll be getting Valera in the next expansion of Midnight. Likely they'll give Valera an interrupt ability in order to be able to lock down enemies as she goes into her tanking role within Delves. So likely they'll be adjusted specifically, but there are some cast workdown in WoW Within when you're doing Delves as a healer at tier 11. And if that cast goes through, it's super obnoxious to heal through it. There's one Dell specifically doing it as disc breeze is so much harder than every other healer, because every other healer can interrupt that one mob that could get a cast off, but disc breeze has to actually heal through it, and I always found it really, really annoying. But from there, I kind of wanted to give you guys some thoughts. There's still more to discuss, but what are your thoughts on this change to interrupts for healers, and the fact that they're removing it completely? Outside of removing the ability for healers to interrupt, they're also changing how crowd control works within Mythical's dungeons specifically. They're specifically adjusting how diminishing returns work instead. Diminishing returns, what I'll call as DR, is a mechanic that reduces the effectiveness of a crowd control when you spam it on the same type of a target. So for example, if an enemy gets hit with the first stun, that stun has a full 100% duration value. The second stun is going to put that enemy on DR, so it has 50% duration value. Third is going to be another DR of 25% duration, and after the third hit of a stun, the enemy is then immune to stuns altogether for an extended period of time. Managing these DRs becomes a lot more important, specifically in content like PvP. It's crucial, but in PvE, it is something that players should still keep in mind of, especially where certain abilities actually DR one another, as certain disorient effects can actually impact each other in terms of the duration and immune factor. For Midnight, however, they're redesigning how DRs work altogether for PvP as well as PvE. And we'll talk about the PvE side of things, since that is what's important here. For PvE, mobs essentially will never fully DR and never fully become immune to CC ever again. The first application of, let's say, that same stun that we talked about earlier will always be 100% value. The second will always be 50% value, but every other stun afterwards will just keep getting slightly shorter and shorter and shorter, but essentially mobs never become fully immune to that CC effect. It just allows you to use that CC continuously to create smaller disruptions to interrupt, let's say, a cast spell or a channel ability. So it gives the groups a little bit more control now that healers are losing their interrupts. For certain classes that have a lot of CC, this could be a huge value gain, since CC never becomes immune, and if you could just chain multiple CCs at a target, even of the same like DR, it doesn't matter. You'll still will have full value. So classes that call continuous juggling of CC can create multiple different stops within a Mythical's dungeon, where cast should have a much harder time of going out to begin with. Or even classes like rogues, who when it first started, they can just one cheap shot over and over and over into the same mob unimpeded, and they can just basically control these mobs all by themselves. And this will primarily be used to delay casts where kicks are not available. Where you want to kick to initiate an enemy to stop them from casting insane spell for a while by the stun, but at least like stop it before it goes off. Before that volley ends the group, just hit it with a quick stun, hit it with quick destruction, just prevent it, at least for a short bit, or delay it while it's the change, however, will be good on paper, I think. But it does create another situation where CC heavy classes are going to be in a much better position. So, talking about Restless Shamans, for example, they actually have a lot of ways to CC. Double stun on the totems. Actually, I'm on a Restless Shaman right now. You have the double stun on a totem with capacitor. You can get a Guardian cudgel, so one capacitor will send out another free capacitor. Reset it with the Tender Crucible, so you can basically get 4 stuns in a row. Get a big knock up with Thunder Shock. You got Wind Shear still to the degree, so you still have a lot of ways to CC enemies all by yourself. And of course, there's also Lasso if you really want to pick up an extra secondary or primary stun on the target as well. So there are ways for you to be able to continuously CC enemies. Maybe throw in a Hex in there or something, right? There are some classes that have a lot of CC, and better yet, AoE CC, which are generally much better. And then you have Holy Paladins, who have like a 2-minute, 1-minute Hodge, a 2-minute Blind for AoE. Maybe they could spec it to Repent, so they could spam Repentance. But that's really about all I can think of. There are going to be some classes that just don't have that many CC opportunities for big group CC that they can continuously cycle and chain. So I feel like those classes are probably going to be seen as less valuable for Mythical's content, unfortunately, with this set of changes, if crowd controls become that much more prevalent. Now, the last change that's happening is enemy behavior is going to change, since healers no longer have the opportunity to interrupt every single cast out there, except for Lesser Shamans, who continue to be somehow Blizzard's favorite healer to some degree. The enemy behavior will change, where enemies will be less likely to use their basic cast abilities, like a fireball, or like a range attack, like, you know, a shoot with a bow or a gun, on the same target in a row. So there should be less chances of, let's say, your ally just kind of, doing the trash back, doing DPS, and then he gets hit by 2 fireballs at the same time, which takes him from 100% health to literally 0. Those fireballs will be more spread out throughout your group. So as a healer, you shouldn't have to watch your ally just like pop a defensive or you'll literally blow up in a spot. So they're going to be more spread out.
Okay,
so
so
it's going
how
to be
the
a little
fuck?
bit more pain throughout
Where
the
is
group.
it?
But it is at least going to, I guess, give them an opportunity to deal with that damage a little bit more evenly. Potentially, there's an opportunity to make mobs more likely to cast those abilities and range attacks at the tank more than anybody, since the tank is the most durable person in the group. A lot of tanks do take a lot of damage from magic damage. Not all of them are really great at dealing with magic damage, but there's an opportunity for them to redirect a lot of that damage and defensive play to tanks specifically, since at least they have a cooldown they can send out compared to most other classes. So maybe this is going to adjust who takes the most damage from casted spells and abilities, potentially. But altogether, this is a set of changes they're making for Midnight with the idea that healers need a little bit of help. Healers are a bit stressed, and they're trying to take some responsibility away from healers. But I really do want to pass it off to you guys in the comments. What do you think about this set of changes? Like removing the interrupt from healers, or trying to decrease that stress from healers. Do you think it's actually going to accomplish the goal they're trying to do here, or do you think it's actually going to go in the opposite direction? Because there's definitely a lot of people that are dooming about this set of changes, but on paper it doesn't sound bad, but in practice I could totally see some situations where playing as a healer could potentially become more stressful rather than less stressful heading into Midnight, with that much more control and core skills abilities removed out of your kit altogether. But with that being said, as always, I do want to thank all of you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy it or found it informative, go ahead and give this video a like. So it's very much appreciated. Also, be sure to join our Discord community if you want to keep up with anything new regarding Midnight or War Within, or possibly remix content and updates.
So how the fuck do I get in there?
Your thoughts on everything we talked about today in the comment section down below. And as always, I'll see all you guys in the next one.
Oh, there you go. Oh, we found it. Who's that? LGR. No. Yeah.
Greetings and welcome to another I'm exhausted and need to relax with something simple thing.
That was before his house had popped up. I'm done with Google. Okay, great. Oh man, I don't understand music. Alright. Jungle music, yeah. A lot of music I can't play on stream anymore. Oh. Good thing this wasn't classic. How about that mid-skip shit, huh? God dang. That's... The fuck? Who's that? Alright, we're at 139. When I actually complete the Azura shit, it will be at probably 159, I'm hoping. Yeah, how about that Minskin stuff, man? Holy shit. What in the future? In the future of little shit, yeah?
How are you?
Valor Plague and Vampire Touch on a target. Your Mind Blast, Void Warren, and Void Volley deal war damage. Oh, I'm like, what the hell is that? My map thing, I forgot about that. Alright, so... Fate of the Feet, yeah, you know, so we got that, and then we... Okay, so, I believe we're done? I'm hoping? Does it end here? One minute. Oh.
We will defend Azeroth together. It is a world of wonder.
I don't know, we ain't doing that. I'm trying to... Dude, why is Asura so fucking difficult to clear?
Quickly, quickly!
Am I done? Yes. Done. Done and done. We get a baby owl warden. Okay, that's cool. There's 10%. There's our baby owl. Let's look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Alright, let's put him on the board. There we go. And we're done. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Yes. Alright, upgrade. So that should bring us 149. Oh, that's close. Not too close. So that should leave Was that not the campaign? So yeah, I'll show you what differs from like the previous remix. They went and made their own achievements for the fucking remix. Elscorn Seeker? Is that what we have? Is that already what I have? Yeah, I already bought it, so like who fucking cares? Like I bought them all. So what happens when you get all of them? There's no meta for all the classes? Yeah, here you go. Tender. Complete the infinite research assignments to get the title. Oh, okay. Chrono Scrawler, okay. But that's for that. Let's see. So, it's all of that. Complete the remix campaign. So what is tied to the campaign then? That's what I'm saying, like... Oh god, I do not want to do Suramar. I'm like... Continue the campaign by accepting. Cenarius, Keeper of the Room. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Fuck you. Hell no. No. We ain't doing that. So. So how do I not have this? Because I have all the campaigns. I have Asura, I have High Mountain, I have Stormrime, and Val'Sharah. So what, do I need Suramar? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, all they did was they went and copied all the original achievements and say, hey, do it all over again. Fuck you. Hell no. The rewards aren't that fucking good. I already said it. They ain't even that good. Like, look. Eh. Venerary Fate of the Chosen Dead. Huh? without dying. Complete Trial of the Valor on Mythic difficulty without dying. And anyway, so that's that, right? So reach level 80 with a warrior, and then but why didn't they even bother with putting all those mounts in a vendor? Because I bought them all. See, that's the thing that kind of annoys me, like, none of this stuff really counts towards the original Legion. No, it's all separate. That's what I don't like about it.
Trust no one.
No sucker. Sucker. Alright, companion here. Alright, he's cute. Give me him. Another one here? Yeah, another one. Oh, can't afford him. Alright, how about him? Give me him. I don't... What was this for? I don't remember what that was for. Sun and Northern? Nah. On roll? No. Marvel recolor. Oh, light. Like a toy. I'll take that. Do that.
Seek the truth.
Hey, give me that shit. Now I can sprint my team. Enjoy the team. So wait a minute, what happened to all my, hold on. Oh, they took all my shit. Oh well. Give me that. Max. Thank you. Max, thank you. Now we're at 100 foul.
It is very wise to shop here.
Yeah, I already got all the mounts.
Friends, food. These are what matter most.
I already have a guy like that. I don't really want another one. I want him, really, but... Alright. Tears from the eyes see a world where the demons won the war of the ancients. Alright, become infused with starlight for 5 minutes. Make your nearby pets battle in red. That's pretty cool. Destroying your hero and replace it with a ward of Jurassic. Yes. I don't know what that does, but yes. Alright, let me see. What's this do?
Trifling gnome, your arrogance will be your undoing! Inferno! Flesh from bone! Insignificant gnat! You face Jaraxxus, Eridar Lord of the Burning Legion!
That... Okay, you win. You got me.
Trifling gnome! Your arrogance will be your undoing!
You face Raptors. Okay, my new favorite toy.
Trifling gnome! Your arrogance will be your undoing!
30-minute cooldown. Alright. How long? Oh no, a 3-hour cooldown. Oh man. Oh my god. Fuck you, Liz.
Know the wonders of Pandaria.
A 3-hour cooldown. I like that. Draw the outline of Starfield. Inside the Starfield, players can fly. Well, why not move? Yeah.
Trust only your eyes.
Alright. Oh, where's it at? I don't trust my eyes, pal. Wow. Alright, and that. Starfield Ethan. Alright, we got some random shit to do, so we're doing this.
Who knows what knowledge will acquire?
Right now, level 60. $149. So what the fat, man? So the only way I can really upgrade that fucking thing is by questing. Ugh. It wants me to do Suramar, and I don't want to fucking do it. I hate Suramar. I hate it. I'm sorry, man. Suramar is the fucking worst. Like, out of all of them, like, Suramar is the worst, man. I hate it. Not a fan of Suramar. I hated it during the original Legion, and I hate it now.
Hurry, friends. Every moment we linger, Garbo kills more of our allies.
My father's ancient lair. There is still power within these rocks that should not be disturbed.
Watch your feet.
These Krogbar have been tapping into abilities they should not possess.
Watch your
No doubt
feet.
it has something to do with the latent power still lingering within these rocks.
Watch your feet.
Navarag, betrayer. You would lead these intruders against us. Garbo cannot control the hammer, Ularog. He will destroy High Mountain, not conquer it. Either way, I will enjoy every moment of it. Rockmora.
Watch your feet.
They know we're coming now. I hope our allies can keep their main forces occupied long enough for us to complete our mission. Quickly, into the barrels! I'll hold them here and join you downriver.
No, I won't be doing that. I will find my own path and rejoin you on the other side. The Underking uses slaves to dig at the bones of my father? He does not know the powers he meddles with.
Search everywhere! These peasants have been hiding rations from the army. If you're not fighting, you're not
Watch your
eating.
step. Watch your step. Run away. Watch your step.
Pay attention, Navarro. I want you to see your heroes
Run away.
die.
Watch your step.
The mountain itself rises against you. This is what it feels like. Mother of worms, arise! If they complete this summoning, our passage to Garbo will be blocked. She comes. Naraxis will feast on your foes!
Run away. Watch your step. Watch your step.
We must strike at Garbo now!
I am sorry, Charles. It appears the treasure you seek will be found on the other end of this beast.
The Tauren believed you were prophesized to seize my hammer! Pathetic. Let them come.
Watch your step.
Witness the fate of those who stand against one worthy of wielding the power of a titan!
I am sorry, Charles. I must leave you now.
Watch your step.
Yet know this. I have witnessed your deeds with pride, and I am sure you will not fail High Mountain in this final hour.
Rip them! I will break this world and rip them apart! The mountain will gnaw on your bones!
Killing began. Ravage you.
The mountain will gnaw on your bones!
The hammer never chose you, Garbo. It seeks a wielder who possesses true strength, and you were found lacking.
It's done, heroes. With Darbrul dead and the hammer reclaimed, the Grogbar are broken. Now begins the long task of reuniting our tribes. but balance has returned to High Mountain.
The power of the Mad King Dargrol is broken, and High Mountain has you to thank, heroes. Now, there are other family matters that require my attention. Farewell. I hope when next we meet, it is under more peaceful circumstances.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you're here. You are always appreciated. Take care, my friend. Remain vigilant. Any disturbance should catalyze the sequence. Just give it a pull or something.
Ethel Kanesh. I am Thalysra of the Shaldarai, the Nightborn. First Arcanist in the court of Suramar. My people have made a dire pact. One that spells doom for this world. Time is short. If you have found this message, you are capable of finding me as well. Make haste for Suramar. You may be our last hope. Ibnala Kanesh.
You've arrived just in time. Be careful, champion. The land of Suramar has been wild for 10,000 years.
The Legion's patrols edge ever closer to Shalaran. Kill them before they discover our location.
Shaldarai will rule!
Make haste for Suramar. You may be our last hope. Ibnala Kanesh. I hope someone out there is listening. Need to keep moving. Wrath! Withered. I must be getting close. Wrath Domas!
Die, Outlander!
Stand down, Erasmus. Can you...
Tongues.
Enough!
This is not your business.
That will buy me some time.
Witness the power of the Nightborn. Who are you?
Our isolation has ended. Rap Anutanos! We must take care. The withered ones prowl this area, ravenous in their hunger for magic and flesh alike. Such is the fate of Nightborn, who cannot drink of the Nightwell. This is my fate as well. Unless... Look out! Irat Onas! The barrier is being drained! My strength is fading. We must find shelter.
Need a Gatorade, lady. That's all.
I need a moment. Get them off the barrier!
It's like, what if I don't? You know, fucking.
There are so many. The Nightwell calls strange. Why do they not follow? I need to rest. 10,000 years ago.
10,000 years ago, when you were the Night Elves.
Greetings.
Damn it. I mentioned I hate fucking Survivor. I hate it. Sormar fucking sucks. Like, I love it! It's like, no, fuck you. You have terrible things. Oh, your couch.
Aran Arcana. What is this place? This chamber. I have never seen
The
anything
mom's
like
chamber.
it.
Oh.
So dark.
I'm gonna finish the campaign, fuck it.
Much better.
What else am I gonna do, you know? Play classic WoW? Oh well.
Old
That fucking...
teleporters. Not so different from the ones in
That shit
Silver
is
City.
broken.
Seems they are inactive.
Classic WoW, ain't nobody playing that.
Let us explore downstairs. Watch your step.
Funny enough, the people, like, there are
Strange.
people playing
The
fucking...
floor looks like a map. And we are at the center.
Wow.
One thing is certain. Leyline energy is being fed into this chamber from elsewhere.
Wow.
What could have required such power? A weapon, perhaps?
Maybe.
And those keepers protecting it. How long their vigil must have been.
Yeah, you know what, I realize
I have
that
more
now.
questions
The
now than
VTW Plus is
before.
not gonna help me with remix. Because that is only
For
covering
now, at least we know the Withered have learned to avoid
original
this place.
Legion, not remix, which they
And nobody
made
from the
separate.
palace would think to search for us
That's
here.
how they're getting around it.
It is a perfect refuge, a temporary home.
Well, hurry up and finish your
But
dialogue.
first, I will need allies.
Yeah. Oh well, okay, alright, hold on. Like, if you think about, like, what they actually did with Legion, what they did was they made it separate. They made it, like, a separate version of Legion. That's exactly what they did. Oh my god, I don't know. What is this guy? Well, who is he? Give me that shit. Yeah, give me that shit. Yeah, yeah, get rid of that. There we go. We don't need that. Alright, put that in there too. LVY! Oh my god, did you all hear the news? The 0 people that are watching me? LVY is dead! They ain't gonna update it for midnight. Because, like, Blizzard made it so that, you know, it's too much of a fucking hassle, apparently. I was like, oh shit. You know, let's install Raider IO. Yeah, I want to do some mythic. Yeah, let's do some mythic. I was like, what? Oh. That fucking blew my mind when I saw that. I was like, what? It's that bad? That shit is that bad that, that even the LVI guys are like, nope, we can't do it, man. We're done. I'm like, wow. That's fucking nuts. You know, like, color me crazy, I did not see that coming. That's wild. Well, yeah, that's what's going on. They're not, oh, okay, I don't want that. Yeah, it's wild to know that they're not doing it. They're not updating it for, midnight. Because whatever, Blizzard is changing in midnight, it's so drastic that they will not be able to update LVY in time for midnight or some shit like that. So, as far as I know, the project is done. Like, as far as, like, for retail goes, anyway. Like, whenever they're changing in midnight with the UI, and the API is that drastic, that they can't update it. I was like, wow! I did not see that coming. That's fucking crazy, man. I was just like, what? Fucking A. Here's the thing though, like, with LPI and all that, I'm like, okay, so like, if it's that bad, and they can't update it just for that, I'm like, what's that mean for all other, you know, UI out there, you know? Because, again, like, if it's that bad, like, you know?
One day at a time, the Shalderai will be redeemed.
But my second question is, like, what's that gonna mean for all those, you know, world first ratings? Those guys. Those guys heavily rely on things like V-cores, they rely on, you know, DVM, V-wings, They rely on, a lot of them do have like LUI as like their fucking main UI, you know. So I'm like, wow, what does that mean going forward? They're doing that much of a drastic change to UI. That's fucking wild. You know, again, like, I hear a lot of people like, well, it affects you too, and I'm like, really, man? I'm fine. I'm like, look at how I play the game right now, right? The only thing it does to me is that I won't be able to do a lot of work with like UI anymore. I won't be able to sit around and like install LUI or install chest stack UI or any number of those. To tell you the truth, I haven't been able to do that anyway because they've been so broken over the last couple of years because of the UI. Of the UI changes. So, does it affect me? Yeah, but it's so minor. I'm not a world first rater. So, it doesn't affect me that much. I'm not even a Mythic Plus guy. I am an LFR champion. You know? Yeah, but anyway, so I thought that was very interesting when I read the news about that last night on Reddit. I was like, wow, LVY is calling it quits. And here's something they didn't know, like there were also the OUF community as well, like those guys, the OUF add-on people, they're fucking done. Because a lot of the stuff they do requires the stuff that fucking Blizzard broke. You know, like the combat API and all that. So going forward, what they're doing is they're locking it down more and more. Like I don't even know like if people can do the aesthetic stuff, which is really the heartbreaking issue of it all. It's like, wow, you can't even change how the fucking shit looks. So we're gonna be in the same boat as Final Fantasy 14. Right, Blizzard? Fantastic. I'm gonna make something to drink. I'll be right back. I mean hot choco. Hot cocoa, not hot choco. What the hell? I'm playing Metroid. Hot chocobo. Hot chocobo. Oh god, that shit is stupid. Hot chocobo. Oh, I need help. No, what level am I? 66, damn man. You know what's funny?
The Legion's patrols edge ever closer to Shalaran.
Shut
Kill
up.
them before they discover.
Yeah, it's like, you know what's funny? It's like, even with the, like, right now I'm at, like, 149%, leveling experience and all that. And that's still not fast enough for me. I'm like, no. I need it faster. It's not enough. Alright, so what do I gotta do? 3 ancient mana nodes. Okay, so like we're doing the whole Suramar bullshit, because I don't know, fuck it. I kinda realized, well, I just do it. Here's the vote. What you? What you? The dumb toad? You know what? There is kind of something fun about, like, Shadowfreeze now, finding. I'm kind of enjoying it a little. No, it's also weird doing Suramar at, like, below the level cap. You know, like, earning experience. Like, which is what I felt like Suramar was really meant to be. A leveling zone. I mean, it's certainly designed that way, I mean. Alright, what am I looking for? A node, right? Yeah. I don't see any. I don't see any. I don't see any. Uh-oh, we're on a new one! There we go. Fine, eh? Yeah, I was in the kitchen making something to eat and all that, and I'm like, and I'm humming along, and I'm humming like the Mario song, and it occurred to me, I'm like, okay, I'm old, right? I'm an old man now, kind of admit it. I am doing what like my, you know, like an old man would do, like I had this teacher in high school named Mr. Landis, who was our shop teacher, and his thing was like humming, I think like old-timey music, kind of like Fallout music, I guess you would call it. I don't know what the actual name of it would be. And the, I want to say that shit was called like old pop music. I think that's what it's called, like old, like traditional pop. I think is what they call it, right? So like, he was always humming like these tunes like "Bop it up, ooh, baby fool, oh baby you," you know. And I realize now that like I do that, except the music I'm humming is like Mario.
Our isolation has ended.
Like I hum old Mario tunes like fa 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 foo fa foo fa 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 foo. Oh, happy to do. There's no I'd like to know what the hell I got in the mail. Fa 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 foo fa foo. A do fa do foo fa do fa do foo. Fa fa da fa fa da. What do we got? Oh. Hello. But not good. Not good. Okay.
Day 5. Wards prove effective at deterring the withered, but do nothing for the cacophony of critters and beasts outside. The nights are so loud out here.
Oh, I hated this one. I was not a fan of this.
I relish what little sleep I can manage. Tomorrow I begin looking for subjects.
Yeah, I'm remembering now, like, what I did not like about fucking Suramar. It's this shit, mainly. Suramar broke me. To where, like, I was like, fuck it, I'll come back when they make it easy. And that's what I did.
Day 9. Still no luck in communicating with the Wither. I must regard this failure not as a measure of ability, but a measure of progress.
That's not boring. Oh. Hey, stop that! Son of a bitch. I was like, what the hell? The hell is he doing? Shell. Nope, red. I'm like, I haven't found the other ones, man. Where the hell is the other? There it is. Okay.
Day 14.
Day
New
14.
subject, number 16, is special. His arcane essence is touched by some mysterious power. I have named him...
I don't like when they mix up, like, science bullshit with fantasy. But then again, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, fantasy was like steampunk. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I often overlook the steampunk aspects of it. They're right, though. The fuck is the notes? I don't know, I don't know. I know I hate this.
Day 16. Breakthrough. Using Theron's essence as the base, I have crafted a spell that calms the withered. At least it works.
Can I have it? That's the other problem with, like, WoW, like, at least for me. There's so much stuff going on in front of me that, like, it's hard to, kind of keep track of, like, where even you are, you know?
Day 24. Awoke to a night elf's blade at my neck. He asked what I was doing to the withered. Searching for a cure, I replied. He merely grunted, disappeared into the woods. Day 33. Low on arc wine.
Well, why didn't I see these fucking things earlier?
Shallan remains stubborn. Crystals becoming harder to find. Day 40. A massive Etten trampled on my workshop at Coraloon Manor. Scared him away with magic. I have a feeling he will be back.
Okay, alright, okay, he's back. Okay. Heal. 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 Wow! Look at that!
Day 50. The sky has turned black. Demons everywhere. And this hunger. This endless hunger. Subjects released. I can no longer protect them. My spell stone. Someone, please, use it to carry on my work.
I kind of forgot I had these little research things I had to do. Oh well. Oh, and he was one of the wizard, that's right. I forgot about that.
The Legion's patrols edge ever closer to Shalaran. Kill them before they discover our location.
Man, I got a butts to turn. Shut the fuck up. Hello, I brought your husband home.
Aran Arcana. I shall prepare a holding area for the subjects while you are away. Greetings.
Yeah, I already have all this shit. Same for that. Yeah, I have it all. Shit, yeah, because I've done this. I've done
We are only as strong as our will.
almost all of it, I would say. Legion, I did so much in Legion. Mind Blast. Infinite chance to make your next Valor play cost no insanity. Okay. Damn, where'd all these people come from? What the hell? They weren't out here earlier, that's for sure. What am I charming them with? The spell. Oh, okay. I saw my whatchamacallit. Oh, I'm almost 70. Okay. Lot of shadow freeze out here, I noticed. Okay, so I'm not the only one rolling one. I already know what this is. Like, I know what it leads to. It leads to the little fucking alley quest where you have to do the whole, like, Suramar, not Suramar, the fucking wizard thing.
One day at a time. The night well calls to me. Aran Arcana.
I'm a night elf, but not really a night elf. I'm a different night elf. But not really. They're like night elves that have been withered a little bit by their addiction to magic in the same way that high elves are like that as well. Okay, what was it that we had to do? Okay.
We must spread word of the Alliance's arrival.
Hello,
Post
Satan.
notice throughout the city that the reign of the Grand Magistrix will soon be ended. Inspire the Shaldorai to resist.
The Shaldorai are suffering. We shall use the garden entrance. Enchanted masks. Simply don the mask, and a magical costume will envelop your body. It should be enough to fool the other guests, but stay clear of the guards. I will find Lilith. You stay out of trouble. Just enjoy the party for a bit. You know, mingle.
I don't have a mask, buddy. Yeah, he didn't give me anything. I don't know what the hell it's about.
The fallen elves cower behind their wall. They know.
See, look at that. I have all the shore mark done. I don't want to do this again. I have all of the chapters done because I did it back in the day on the original tune. But what they did was, like, even though I already have the story progress done, as you can see, they went and made additional achievements. In other words, they just copied the achievements and said, yeah, do them again. And it's like, no. I really don't want to. How about that? I don't want to. How about I don't want to? How about I just don't want to do it? How about I don't do it? What not sure what the hell I'm supposed to do here. Enchanted party mask, but I don't... There is no party mask. Oh. There you go. Just fly over there.
An illusion. What are you
The Shaldorai are eternal. Greetings.
Ishnal Tore.
Something's not quite right.
We have hidden too long. Our destiny is at hand. Who goes there?
This is not up for debate, Anaris. You are I. Greetings. Farewell.
I will hear no more.
I will. Our father's memorial is just around the corner. Oh, dear child. Do you not realize what he died for?
Is it action?
Get away from there! You have come to help Lilith destroy our family. Be gone! Look, who are you?
Satan incarnate.
She wants to preach her traitorous ideals to me further? Fine, let us go.
Help! Gratitude! Gratitude! I'll breathe out.
Okay, it's not over here. I thought I...
Nora! Someone will notice I am missing. They will come looking for me.
True. You will have to make an appearance. Good day.
That's just fire.
Citizens have taken up arms to defend safe houses throughout Suramar. Find innocents in peril and lead them to safety.
Something's not quite right. Scum like you should obey your betters.
Wow, that is fucking horrible.
My doors are always open. Dusk lily pods. I see. Please excuse me. I must address this immediately.
Legion's patrols edge ever closer to Shalaran. Kill them before they discover our location.
The fuck is the damn entrance? God damn, this place is so fucking confusing.
One day at a time.
And then level me up? That's fucking lame. Let me see. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 boo. Ba, 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 boo. Ba, 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 ba. Excuse me? Hello? Coffee? Are you shitting me right now? Okay, we can't seem to fucking... What the hell's going on? Why is this not working? Oh, well, for some reason, it will not let me paste. It won't let me paste anything inside fucking Elite Wars. Well, that's unusual. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Well, that is not good. That means that, Elite Wars is not useful for me. Like, if I can't copy and paste anything, yeah, can't. Not at all. Okay, whatever. That's a first. It must be something that Linux is doing. I'm guessing, like, as a, like, it's not... It is probably a user control related issue on the side of Linux. I don't know. That is very unusual. I've never seen that before, and I mean, I played. I don't know. Here, I'll try it again and see what's going on. I've played WoW on Linux a dozen, like a bunch of times, and I've never had that happen. Where I didn't have, like, copy and paste, access. Nope, that is a definite no. Alright, let me see what the hell's going on here. Time to do some investigating. Here we go. Can't... Wow, can't copy and paste text into World of Warcraft on, let's see, we'll say Arch Linux. Yes, like Luchers or Battle.net, right. The issue is commonly reported and often stems from compatibility problems between the Wayland display server and Wine. But I'm not on Wayland. Am I on Wayland? Am I using Wayland? I didn't know that. Wait. Oh! Oh! Shit, well, that fucking changes everything. Oh. Okay, that changes a lot. Shit. I did not know that it was using Wayland. I thought it was on X11 still. Okay, that explains so fucking much. Holy shit. Wow. Alright, well, this is a Wayland system, everybody. It's not Next 11. I did not know that. That explains why some of the games that I was installing through GOG on, through Lutris, I couldn't get them to fucking run. Now I know why, because I'm under the Wayland, compositor. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's log back in. I still logged in. That fucking explains a lot. Holy shit. Here I thought I was on X11. The X11 compositor, and nope. Wayland. Color me silly, I did not know that. Alright, so they said... They said no. According to this, workaround involves using specific key combinations such as Control-Shift-C, Control-Shift-V. Alright. Yep. Maybe I have to copy it that way. And then... Nope, that ain't doing it. Alright, so... For using a way like Hyperland, the issue is linked to the inability to transfer quick data from Wayland to the potential hits involving configured browser or using a workaround for the Halen. Okay. Oh! Another suggested solution is a Flipboard Manager, which can help, right? Okay. Ensure that the correct permissions on the game's data directories. I'm gonna try that. Because I think that might be the issue. I think it's like a user-related issue. Alright, so what I want to do is close this out. That's not even that right. Alright, so that's how it's gotta be done. Alright, so same deal, we just open up, and I hate the way that does that. Wait, what's it telling me the C mod? Okay, alright. Hold on. So I think I follow what I gotta do. What I gotta do is, go back. And then open up a terminal here. And That's not gonna do it for me. No, it's not. Mod Pish, not data, but folder. There you go. It's interesting that the BattleNet folder is not there. Like, BattleNet and World of Warcraft are two separate folders on here. Same deal, but... By the way, fish is awesome. This is fish, by the way. It's a terminal, console kind of thing. I love it. Fish is awesome. Alright, so I did all that. Hopefully this will correct the issue. I don't know. If not, then whatever. Linux, everyone. The solution and problem. Uh-oh. Oh shit, that's not good. Why did that happen? I'm gonna go back to experimental. No. That is unfortunate. So, doing that CMod thing to my fucking data folder is now preventing it from all loading! That's great. That's fantastic. Oh, love it. Great. Thank you, fucking Linux. Nope, that ain't fucking doing it now. Now I'm gonna find out why the hell I did. Oh, probably because the folder is gone. Why is the folder gone? Why is BattleNet missing? The fuck happened to BattleNet? Hello? BattleNet? Where'd you go? Oh, that's weird. Where the fuck did BattleNet, you know? I didn't delete it. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened to my game? Oh my god, where did all the game files go? What the fuck? What the hell does that mean? What the fuck? What does this files and directors, this means that the owner and group have read write credentials, but not execute. Oh, Christ. So, where the fuck did the BattleNet file and all that go? How is this missing? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna fucking turn this off, and I have no fucking idea what the fuck this command did. But all I know is now, my installation folder for World of Warcraft is gone. It is gone. So, I'm gonna fuck off and